guys, I'm outside doing a bit of work tonight. Got all these in here to get running. This, I transferred the engine and everything else from another wrecked, rusted out base to here. This had a 4-stroke on it originally that it had a bent crankshaft, so it wasn't much good for anything. So I've slowly started work on this. I've just got to clean the carby out and put the fuel tank on, but that's all that's left of the base it come from, but it's fairly badly rusted out, so, but it was a good engine. So yeah, got some bits of board up there. I've been respraying handlebars and stuff. Haven't painted these handlebars, but there's a lot of rusty looking ones, so all those ones will get resprayed. So yeah, I'll just quickly pull, there it is, pull that apart, clean it out and put some new fuel lines on it and O-rings, and hopefully that'll be a good runner. We'll try it out in the morning. So these are pretty easy to pull apart, and I'll just show you how it's all done in just a second. So these fuel lines carefully pull off. Can't pull them at an angle because otherwise you snap these plastic points off. So throw the lines out because they're all hard and mangled after 20 odd years. Next up, we'll flathead screw the main jet on the car. That comes. Throw it in this tin, fill the tin with petrol, and swirl everything around. Another carby part left over from another rebuild I've done in there still. Fuel in there, I must have had a tinker with this one already. Okay. Flat. Needle gets put off to the side because they're real easy to lose. Pull the old O-ring off. It's pretty dilapidated. Primer cap in the tin. Back cap just pops off in the tin. Governor spring, tin. This washer just sort of pops off the back of the diaphragm there. Diaphragm, you don't wash that in petrol because it ruins them. This one feels really hard and plasticky anyway. Oh, come on, you cunt. I need a bit of convincing to get this one off. Oh, bugger me. I did start this mower before I pulled it off the whole base, and it was having running problems. I'm not surprised. These are supposed to be rubbery and it's more like plastic. Okay. And I dropped the little governor spring, but I'll find that in a second. It's only a short one of these. Can't remember the name of that, but it goes in there. That's the throttle slide. And pop it there. And then the whole carby body goes in there as well. Now, all I do is put some petrol in there, swish it around backwards and forwards and scrub everything with an old toothbrush. Then just sort of lay all the parts out to dry. Oh, a couple of minutes later, got everything washed, cleaned and dried up. So all I do now is just check for cracks anywhere in the carburetor body. This one I've gone right over, it's in perfect condition. This back cap, otherwise if there's even a smallest, tiniest crack in here, governor won't work properly because it works off vacuum. But that seems quite good. They quite often crack around the edges or on the back where this air pipe connects. But I did find on this throttle slide part that where the cable connects just there is all snapped out, so I'll keep a few spares for these, quite a few spares. So there's a new one of those. See how that's not all snapped out where the cable goes in. Put that in. I've also got a spare diaphragm. These are about $15 each, so when I wreck mowers I'll keep the carb whole, but just use a few of them for spare parts. These rarely fail, so that green one I pulled out of it must have been its original one. Anyhow, got a replacement. Springs, as long as they're not all twisted on themselves. This one's a little bent out of shape. That's one from another engine anyway. That's nice and straight, so that'll work nicely. This long one's just in good condition too, just a little fluff on it there. Otherwise, nothing wrong with it. Jet, blow air through it, make sure it's free and clear. Also, if you're really meticulous, you can blow air through there, but I've never seen them clogged yet. Anyhow, ready to go up to the shed, get a couple new O-rings and reassemble the bugger. Okay, so from out the shed, fuel line, manifold O-ring, hot primer plate O-ring, part of the ignition cutout. There's the boot that goes over the ignition cutout. So all I've got to do is jam all this stuff back together now. Okay, so that's all perfectly fitted on there now. Just got to cut a few fuel lines, one for the decompressor. It's all the same line. I just call them fuel lines. They're technically vacuum lines. One that goes from there down to the governor, and one that goes from there to the fuel tank. Okay, so I decided to fit a new starter rope as well. There's a rope in it. Wasn't all that old, but hey, a bit of extra insurance. And I also, in my mowers, put in usually an extra foot or so of rope. That way when you heave on the rope, you don't hit the end of it, because like, someone that can pull it that high must be friggin' 10 foot tall or something, but they don't hit the end of it and jolt this starter mechanism. So in my eyes, it'll make it last a little bit longer anyway. And you know, 100 metres of rope I think cost me about $20 off eBay, so it's not like it's expensive. And these starters, to buy brand new, you're looking at about $130 out of the GA Spares catalogue. So, hey, a bit of rope to save something that expensive is probably worth it. You can just replace this plastic reel. I think that's about $35. But hey, if I find one of these that's broken, I'll just scrap another mower. Alright, just got to put the fuel tank on, and we'll give it a run in the morning. There we go, beautiful, all back together. Just give those wheels a quick wash tomorrow, and a bit of a test run, and should be right to sell. Thanks for watching.